Namaste, my name is Sriman Srigar. Welcome to satyoga.com. Yoga means a union of both body, mind, and soul. The great seers and saints of India have done a significant contribution to the discipline of yoga. One being Sakshat Sriman Narayana in the form of Sri Krishna Paramatma has given 18 cantos on the various dimensions of yoga. That is called as Bhagavad Gita, the celestial song of God. Thereafter, the discipline has been codified and given a beautiful form and format by none other than the Adisesha Sambhuta, Patanjali Maharshi, who has given the various dimensions of yoga, which is in the form of yoga darshanas. In our program, whoever is a yogi, we are inviting them for this program on the eve of forthcoming International Day of Yoga, which is to be celebrated on June 21st. In our studio, we have a Raja Yogini, young and dynamic, from the University of Adhyatmika Vishwavidyalaya University. She's a teacher and householder. At the same time, has got depth into various subjects of spirituality. Welcome, shailaja.
Thank you so much for inviting us. It's a privilege to come and sit here and talk about the Raj Yoga.
Oh, you would like to say something about Raja Yoga? Please give a glimpse of Raja Yoga to our audience.
Alright, as we are representing from the Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya, Adhyatmik consists of two words, and Adi and the Atmik. Adi in the sense inside and Atmik in the sense as we are a soul. I, the being, is a soul. We are not a body which is made up of 5 elements, carbon-based structure, but again this is perishable. What is imperishable is the soul, which is eternal, immortal, and the imperishable. And Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya, it's inside that the soul has to know that everybody is knowing about the body, that we are a body, but we are not a body, we are a soul.
So you are teaching the dynamics wherein one has to lose the body consciousness?
It is actually a conversion from the body consciousness to the soul consciousness, because everybody right now in the Kali Yuga, we're thinking that this is a body, but we are not a body. What is that running behind a body? We need to know about it. So it's a soul. It's a faculty of 3 subtle powers. Mm-hmm. Something that soul is again different from the mind, but it's not different from a mind. Soul itself is a combination of the mind, intellect, and the sanskars. So these are the 3 powers which is there in our body, which is actually behind the body being run by all these 3 powers.
Yeah, just now, Shailajaji, you have used the word consciousness. What is the fundamental difference in between the word consciousness and soul? Whether soul and consciousness is one and the same?
No, it's not. Actually, we are in the body consciousness. We think that I'm a doctor, I'm an IAS, I'm a collector. That is also body consciousness. We feel that we are that, but before our birth, we are not that. At present, we may, taking the role of that, but that doesn't mean after a death, again we'll go and born like a doctor or engineer or lawyer. So that is a body consciousness, and the soul consciousness is I, the soul. Though I am doctor, engineer, minister, collector, but that doesn't matter. I am a soul, even you are a soul. So we only concentrate on the soul to soul. Then that comes the brotherhood.
Okay. So that means that the external physical reality and the astral body has got 2 dimensions.
Well, actually, body is a physical body, and we even have a subtle body, and upon that, soul is again different.
Okay. How you distinguish and where do you place the soul?
Soul, actually, where does a king sits? In the capital, on a high throne.
Yeah.
In the same way, our body has got so many different parts, elevated as well as low parts. Among it, soul always sits in the Uttamang, Uttam Ang, Ango mein se Uttam. So this is the soul's place where it resides. That's the reason we put bindi and the tilak among the men and the women.
So it is you say that it is at the Agnya Chakra.
Agnya Chakra where
The soul
resides. Yes.
And but many Shastras, as per the Kundalini Shastra, soul has got a movement in the entire body in Chakra. Then if the Sushumna Nadi has to be awakened. So it has to be awakened means whether you have to go through the path of Vishuddha or you have from directly from Agnya to Sahasrara.
No, actually, see, if you throw any ball, till how much energy we have put in throwing a ball, the ball has went and fallen there. That doesn't mean, there is some energy. It's the same thing.
Because of the obstacle, to that extent it
right.
will go. That is what you mean to say.
Yes. If somebody has cut my nail, so even that nail for some time, it shakes. That doesn't mean my Atma also felt along with the finger.
So you mean to say that Atma is not the it doesn't forbear all the results of the action done by the body.
No, apart from, as long as we are a soul in the body, we do anything. And the moment soul resides, before leaving the body only, soul again develops its fetus in the mom's womb before 4 to 5 months. And the moment it changes the body, like body is a costumes and the soul is a king.
Okay.
So it keeps on changing its costumes one after the other. So before changing only, it has made another costume ready. The moment it leaves the body here, it again shifts the soul there.
So you mean to say that your organization believes in transmigration of soul?
Transmigration not. See, even if you see any pregnant ladies, they will also say till 4 months they do not have any movements of a baby.
There is no the fetal
movements will develop. Yes, but the movements will not. She will not actually feel
kicks.
Yes.
What the fetus will give to the mother.
Yes.
She will not feel that.
She doesn't feel. So where does the soul there then? In the previous birth, she's still there in the body. She did not. That soul did not actually left the body still. Yet to enter after 4 months. The moment.
But may I know? I would like to have a clarification. But according to the Garuda Purana, if the soul leaves the body, the latest study of the migration of the soul is called eschatology. Eschatology reads and deals with the placement of soul. Maybe it is my understanding, it may differ, but what happens is once the soul goes up, it is planning to enter into another body, and it is not within the 4 months time the death takes place here. What will happen is, according to Shastras, the soul will travel with its samskaras and go to the atmospheric place, whereby it comes back through the madhyama of rain, and it enters into the fruit or whatever is the things are there. Then through the Shukra and Shonita, it enters into the mother's womb, and the Atma enters thereafter.
Okay.
Well, so according to our understanding. But,
all right.
I felt there is some difference in your analogy.
Yes.
You clarify.
Okay. See, Adhyatmika actually is a unique and also a divine Ishwari family. And here we come to know the teachings of direct God, Supreme God. He is incorporeal. We are corporeal. Because we have our own physical body and everybody comes under birth and death cycle. As he is incorporeal, he doesn't comes under birth and death cycle, but he is Trikaldarshi. He is the knower of 3 aspects of time, past, present and the future. But how does he speak without a physical body? He has to come in this corporeal world and also takes a corporeal body. Then so only he reveals all the secrets. No, it's not you can say incarnation.
Incarnation.
Yes.
What is the difference between manifestation and incarnation?
Manifestation ways, we feel it should happen, it will manifest depending upon our thoughts. But incarnation is he will come on this earth to change this impure world to the pure.
And takes the mother's womb, or he can...
He doesn't comes, he has a divine birth. Divine birth in the sense, he enters into the corporeal body of someone. That doesn't mean he enters in each of us. No, God is not omnipresent. We need to recognize that who is that someone. When we say...
He will take as a medium, and the God, according to what I understood from your conversation, is that he will take some person or body or anything under his command, and he enters into that, and meticulum, he will break that meticulum thought process, and he will choose that persona as his channel. Can we deal like that?
To some extent.
Through knowledge, he will.
To some extent. See, actually he is incorporeal, so it doesn't mean that he enters in each of us. So he has to have someone special on this earth. He is called humanity's father. He is soul's father. He is different. He doesn't comes under birth and death cycle. But the humanity father comes under birth and death. He is corporeal. So incorporeal has to come in a corporeal form to reveal all this, what is there inside the soul.
Excellent. So, one last question I would like to ask. What is the difference between word consciousness and soul? Whether both are same or different?
Soul has got three faculties: mind, intellect, and the sanskars. So mind is the consciousness, and intellect is the subconsciousness.
Intellect is buddhi.
Buddhi. So mind will think so many things, but intellect actually is a buddhi according to which mind has to be under control. But nowadays mind is not controlled, because intellect, everybody's intellect have been degraded. So intellect of the intelligence only has to come on this earth to make us reveal all the secrets.
Okay, very well said. And this is the philosophy you are carrying. We appreciate that. And because of the paucity of time, we are stopping this discussion here. And in future, we would like to invite you for so many programs we are going to handle on side of spirituality and general upliftment of humanity. And as I've already told, Sat.com, satyoga.com is a channel partner of Tata. We are conducting a very huge program on the forthcoming International Day of Yoga on June 21st. We are offering training classes to be followed by whoever it is, women, students, sportsmen, anybody can join by subscribing to that. I would like to ask you to render a message to everybody from your organization and otherwise, so that they will participate in this universal program and for being part of Universal Alliance for Peace with Sat Yoga.
All right. So as we are in the Gaur Kali Yuga, we know that everybody is out of the peace. Everybody has got peacelessness in their life, and mutual attention, mutual cooperation, and fearlessness. Everything is being, increasing day by day. So CERT.com. If you log on to this, yoga.com. If you log on to this, you also find our Adhyatmic way of teaching Raj Yoga, so that one can assimilate the divine virtues like peace, humanity, cooperation, and we also get the 8 special powers like the power to tolerate, power to discriminate, power to adjust, because these are all the qualities that we are lacking right now. So here you will find how to develop a power to tolerate, how to face any kind of difficult situations or the problems.
So you suggest the people to undergo this training?
Yes. So we all, on behalf of Adhyatmic Vishwavidyalaya, all our brothers, sisters and the mothers, we would request you to take the 7 days course and actually change your life from the fearlessness, peacelessness to the peaceful, heaven-like. And you also, once we change, individual change in the family, whole members of the family also will be. So Raj Yoga is actually a 7 days basic course, and also the advanced course. And Sat Yoga is of 18 days course. So whoever interested can log on to certyoga.com and also can take this course and change your lives forever and be happy. Thank you so much. Thank you.